Welcome everyone to the Road to Grand Champion series, the long-awaited series I might add, where we'll be helping you guys get out of the rank you're currently stuck at, but don't worry, you won't be doing this alone because we have a guest. This is Wiseman Aldous,
and just like you guys, he also wants to rank up, so
we're going to be taking him and you guys out of the ranks you're currently stuck at, up to Grand Champion 1. And with that being said, this is Wiseman Aldous' journey to Grand Champion.
What's going on, y'all, and welcome back to the Road to Grand Champion series. This is episode number 18. Now, not much to cover in the intro today, besides hopefully that we get some better games. Lately, we've been getting some horrible games where we had horrible luck getting games. We had opponents not playing, teammates leaving matches. It's just been all over the place with this rank. So hopefully, in this video, we can get some better games, and hopefully the wave of bad games is over with. But with that being said, we left off the last episode at Gold 2 Division 3 at 570 MMR, so hopefully we can push up into Gold 3 this episode. We seem to be fairly close. I'm not sure how many games into Gold 3 Division 3 we are, so we're going to see where we are after this first game here. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and move right on into game number 1. Alright, so we're in game number 1, and we have Stitch, Boxu on our team. We're against General and Sleep. So just move one kick up here, move behind our teammate like we've been doing. Kind of wait to see what happens here. General is already up, so we'll just wait for his touch. Now this net is pretty wide open, but our teammate wants to go for it, so we'll let him go. Just kind of wait to see what the opponents do with this ball here. Don't have to do too much. Just kind of be here, kind of make him freak out a bit. Keeping the ball pretty close. Our teammate's there. Nice. We can just move back, grab this boost, and then position ourselves behind our teammate. Our teammate gets a really nice pinch mid and try to move up here. See what they do. Sleep gets a really good touch off the wall. Wait on our teammate here. Try to pop this around the opponent here, not quite. Our teammate does not end up getting that touch there, but that's fine. We'll move behind him. Again, you try to get a decent pass mid. We'll wait for his touch. Nice. Try to slide flip here. Nice. Great pass from our teammate. So all we had to do there was safe position mid and wait for our teammate's pass, and all we did was slide flip here since we were sideways and ended up putting the ball in the net. We're up here, just wait to see what happens. Decent kickoff from our teammate. We'll leave him the boost and we'll grab the corner. See if he wants to go again. He doesn't. Try to go for a basic aerial here. Just get a touch forward and see how the opponents react to it. Not the greatest aerial. Let Sleep get a touch here. Sleep get a really good 50 on our teammate. We'll 50 Sleep now. Nice. So 50's right into the corner. So all we have to do is position the net, wait for that touch to come middle. And again, we have another open net here. We'll let our teammate go here since Sleep pops it over us. Decent 50 from our teammate. We'll try to position ourselves behind this ball here. Wait on the bounces. Try to jump and flip. Nice. It's on target, but General gets a really good block there. Try to move behind them. My teammate's there. Let our teammate go. Really good touch from my teammate. See if he wants to go again. General's there. Really good block from General. Just try to go around this here. Try to meet the bounce. Nice. Now just try to get a hard hit up the wall. Sleep is there though. I'll wait for our teammate. Nice. Really good save from our teammate. Let our teammate go. Same position behind him. Position mid. Just in case he gets to pass middle to us. And wait for it. Sleep gets a really good block there. Our teammate wants to go and get Woo, so we'll let him go back. We probably can turn on this ball. Nice. Wait for the bounces. How to just front flip here. Nice. So the reason why I went for that ball there, because I was explaining this in the last episode. You can watch to see when the opponents lose possession of the ball. And once they do, you can turn on the ball and challenge. Oh yeah, I don't know why teammate's saying sorry. So yeah, it's a little bit more of a higher rank thing to pay attention to, but I want to teach you guys exactly what I'll be looking for on the field while I'm playing. Even though we're in gold, that's still something that you guys can be looking for. Just had a jump challenge, Sleep there. And a really good shot from our teammate. So this 50 ended up going a lot better. Ended up going a lot better than I'd hoped it would. And our teammate ended up getting a really good shot there. It will end up forfeiting. That 50 was probably a little bit too good for Gold 2. But our teammate was in the correct position and ends up following it up. So with that being said, we move up to Gold 2 Division 4. And I guess we'll do a 4th game here since that game was so quick. That was kind of on me though for taking a really good 50. And yeah, we'll move on to game number 2. Alright, so we're in game number 2. And let's see who we get here. We're against Loki and Patrick. And our teammate is, we're just going to call him Les. Let our teammate go here. Our teammate tries to do a speed flip there. Doesn't quite get it. Try to take our time with this ball here. I'll go around it, try to 50 Patrick. Not the best 50, but it's a 50. Nice. Our teammate tries to score that really close, but not quite on target. We try to turn on this since Patrick doesn't have possession. Move behind our teammate here. Almost a good shot there from Loki. Just try to front flip and get a save here. Try to challenge Patrick. Patrick didn't quite get a challenge there. We might get demo. Try to pass it middle to our teammate. Try to wait. Nice. Our teammate should be there. Nice. Really good shot from my teammate there. So I sped up here because I could see Loki trying to go for a demo on us here. So I sped up, hit the ball middle to our teammate, and let our teammate finish it. Really good shot from my teammate there. Move up here, wait to see what happens on the kickoff. Decent kickoff from our teammate. We just grab this boost, and since it's in the corner, we'll let them hit middle. As you can see, it has to come middle. Our teammate get a really good clear there. Let our teammate keep going since he wants to keep going. Nice. We're just kind of position mid just to wait to see if he bangs it middle to us. Loki gets a really good save there. Try to position ourselves back. We're still going to shadow here just in case Loki takes a shot. Try to side flip. Nice. So that is a really good save to make there. Pretty difficult to do, but that's the beauty of learning shadow defense like I've been talking about. It's just you can turn and react to the ball whenever you need to. Try to 50 Patrick here since he's challenging us. I'm trying my best not to take 50s that are too good and just try to take regular 50s. Loki does pop it up and over our teammate. They can't really score from right there, but we can challenge just in case he tries to shoot this. Patrick gets a really good shot on net. It is blocked by our teammate, and that should be open. No, Patrick's back there. We'll leave our teammate the boost. He has that bumping us into the boost, but it's fine. Loki does end up missing there. And there it is, it's in the corner, so they have to hit it mid. As you can see, there it is. We can try to jump for this. Close. And it should be an open net if our teammate just takes his time. And he didn't get too far to the left. We'll just grab this boost and kind of move behind him. Our teammate moves back. So we'll try to stay here and add pressure. Oh, our teammate got the corner boost. Now he wants to go. It's fine. He's going for a cut to pinch, but it's going the wrong way. I'll stay close to this. Try to get a touch up the field here. All good. Patrick does end up beating our teammate, and it is going mid, but I don't think they're going to be able to score this. Nice. It was pretty high and over the crossbar. Our teammate is there. We'll let him go. See what he does. Try to stay kind of mid. Loki's there for the block. That's fine. Teammate's trying to go back. We're not sure if he wants to turn or keep going back or not. When you're rotating back, you kind of want to make your intentions clear to your teammate so they know whether or not you're going back or whether or not you're going to turn back. If you're rotating slow around the field, it kind of makes your teammate have to rotate at your pace. And sometimes you want to rotate to make your intentions evidently clear to your teammate. So if you want to go back as quickly as possible. If you want to challenge, then you want to turn and challenge as quickly as possible as well. The more quickly you do stuff, the easier it is for your teammate to read it. So we'll just get a touch off the wall here. Right on Patrick, you see it's around us, so we immediately go behind our teammate here. Have to bounce middle. We'll try to get our front flip save here. Nice. Loki ends up getting a really good touch off the wall there. We're going to position behind our teammate. Try to get a touch to the side here so they have a harder time scoring. Try to go around this here. Our teammate's there, so we'll let him go. Loki is backwards, so he might not be able to get a good touch. Patrick is there to help his teammate though, which is really good. So try to go up here, try to get a hard touch off the wall. Hopefully Patrick can get that. It is a really high shot. Really good save from Patrick there. That was a really good save from Patrick. Let our teammate go here. With a really good pass both, but Loki is there for the block. And I spoke about before in bronze. I get hit to the side first. But as I was saying, I spoke about in bronze. If you see that the opponent is going to make a save, there's no point in trying to dive in and trying to beat them there. Especially if you know they're clearly going to beat you to the ball. Then you just end up diving for a ball and then you just end up getting flicked over. And then you don't end up hitting anything and you're just out of the play. So you kind of just want to watch what's going on there. It's fine to let the opponent make a save if they're closer. Let our teammate go. He's in the corner. He's going to be a little bit awkward since he's in the corner. He ends up on-goaling, but it's fine. But we're here. Loki's there. We'll try to jump and flip here. Nice. The ball was a little bit high, so we try to jump and flip there, just to make sure we hit the ball. Try to get a hit off the wall, and it's going middle. We should just be able to flip this into the net here at single jump. They do end up messing up. We'll try to go around this here and front flip. Not quite on target. Our teammate's there though for the follow up, and he gets a really good shot. So of course you can shoot these if you know you can shoot them. You don't need to hit them off target like I'm doing, but taking your time, you can go around the ball, you can boost into the ball there, just simply get a touch towards the net and you can score that. Normal drive and flip kickoff here, since we haven't seen anyone really do anything else crazy on kickoff as of yet. Let's grab this corner boost, let our teammate go for this. Nice, really good challenge from our teammate. Patrick is jumping for it. Not quite. Just move up here, wait on the bounces. You can try to challenge Loki here. Not the best challenge. Our teammate is there. Almost a really good shot. Nice. And that is going to conclude game number 2. So we end up getting 9 MMR here, so we should move up to 588. And I believe that is still Gold 2 Division 4. So hopefully we can move to Gold 3 in this next game. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and move on into game number 3. Alright, so we're in game number 3. And we have Sash Chick on our team. And we're against Rolito and Soul. See what our teammate does here on kickoff. Just kind of move up here, not too close. We'll grab this boost. Try to go around it. Try to get a hard touch forward here. See how Rolito reacts to it. Nice. Really good block from Rolito. Move back behind our teammate. Let's see what our teammate does here. Really good control from our teammate. Interesting. Our teammate looks very weird here. Our teammate rotating behind us. Try to take our time with this. Try to catch this ball here. Try to stay close to it. Use our boost to try to speed it up here. Really good block from Rolito there. Nice. Not quite on target from Rolito. Try to stay here. Stay behind the ball. Kind of add pressure. Try to touch it towards the net. Try to side flip here. Nice. Pancake is there for the block. Try to boosting around. Our teammates behind is probably waiting to go. We can try to get this. Try to get a touch towards the side here. So they can't score. Wait on Rolito's touch. Our teammate should be back there. I'll let him make the save. Nice. Nice. Really good shot from our teammate there. Not quite on target. Rolito is there for the block. Just going to stay in shadowing position here. Nice. So now that he doesn't have control of the ball, we can go for it now. Try to grab this boost and wait to see what the opponents are doing. We have time to go for it. We can jump and flip. Nice. Not quite on target. Really good block from Soul right there. We'll just try to move behind our teammate. Stay in shadow position here. Just backflip. Nice. Oh, he backflipped and half flipped there. So that is a little bit more of an advanced thing. I kind of just did that off instinct. But just backflipping there is fine as well. But I backflipped, or I really half flipped there into that save. But you can just backflip to get that save. You don't really have to mind the half flip too much. But I did teach you guys about the half flip in the how-to mechanics video for gold players. But I kind of just did that instinctually. So that's kind of on me. You get a touch up the wall here. Wait to see how Soul reacts to it. Doesn't end up getting it. Our card kind of did a weird spin out thing there. Try to keep control of the ball here. Try to speed it up. Try to get a touch around Rolito here if we can. Not quite. So Pancake does end up getting a really good block. Move behind our teammate here. They try to get a pass to us middle. And we have a free ball here. We'll try to go around this. And then get a really hard touch forward if we can. See how they react. Should bounce off the back wall. We should be here. It on your left. The ball is going left, but it's a little bit awkward for them. We'll try to just go back here and grab this boost. Try to wait on this. Take our time here. Nice. When the ball is on their back wall, you want to try to take your time. You don't want to rush it and end up passing it middle to the opponents. You don't need to push up into the opponent's corner either. Just wait to see what they do. We end up getting demoed by Soul there. And I think, nope. Soul ends up hitting the ball straight to us. We'll try to 50 him here. Just back up here. We can try to go for a basic aerial here. Let's move behind our teammate now. Our teammate should have the boost in the ball. Wait to see what our teammate does here. Rolito with a pretty decent challenge on our teammate. Try to keep the ball on the side here in our corner. So they have a hard time scoring. We should be able to go for this. And just front flip into this. And try to wait on the bounce to see what happens. Rolito ends up doubling it almost middle. We can try to side flip this here. So it's not center. So the opponents have a harder time scoring. If you know the ball is rolling center, sometimes you just prioritize getting the ball off center and hitting it to the side instead of trying to hit it back to the opponents by backflipping because their net's over there. Just focus on what is most threatening at that time, which is making sure that the opponents do not score. Try to challenge Soul here since we have time and we're first man. The 50 does not end up going that great for us. And Rolito ends up messing up his teammate there. His teammate probably would have scored that if he didn't go for that ball. I'll take our time for this. Wait on the bounces here. Take control of the ball. How to go around it because Rolito's coming. And you can see Soul's there. He might get it before us, so we'll just move back here. Let our teammate go if he wants to. See where our teammate wants to go. Nice. Really get pop from our teammate. Really get try on that shot as well. Our teammate ends up getting it back fast to us. We can try to challenge Relito here. Not the greatest challenge because we end up going as last man. So yeah, that's a mistake on my part. You definitely shouldn't be going for this here. I was expecting our teammates' hit back to be a little bit quicker. So yeah, we definitely should not have been going for that thing. Try to front flip this here. Not quite on target. I seen that both of the opponents had missed the kickoff there, so I went to try to shoot it on net. Try to be positioned behind Soul here, shadow defense position here. Try to go around here, wait on the bounces. Try to challenge Relito here. It's going around. We can try to move around this ball here. Teammate says on your left, so we'll try to get a pass left to our teammate. Solo's there with a really good block. Try to go around this here. Try to challenge Relito. Relito ended up grabbing the boost. Our teammate pops it up really high for us. Try to position behind Relito here. Try to get a touch towards the net. Good on Soul. And if we front flip here. Nice. We end up getting a 0-second goal. That was a really good demo from our teammate there. Ended up demoing the opponent. And we end up getting a nice goal to finish that off. Really good play from our teammate there. Alright, let's move behind our teammate here and wait to see what happens on kickoff. Nice. Decent kickoff from our teammate. Try to position back, and that here is gonna go middle. Nice, we're here. Try to challenge Soul. At least I ends up getting an insanely weak pinch off the wall there. Our teammate has control. Really good demo from our teammate, just needs to pass it middle. Decent challenge from him as well. Should bounce off the wall. We're gonna try to position ourselves wide here, just in case they bang it. And there we go. Try to get a touch over to the side here. Wait on the bounces. Try to challenge Relito here. Nice. It goes across. Still in the corner, but it's really high for our teammate here. These might be really awkward. Try to challenge Soul since he's close to our net. We don't want to give him the opportunity to set up a shot or a pass to his teammate. Our teammate is there. Nice. Really good touch from my teammate. Soul's a little bit awkward. Nice. Really close to my teammate there. You try to demo Soul so we can get the goal there. Wait to see what Relito does here to stay in shadowing position. He ends up missing it, so we can turn on this ball if we want to. Oop. Nice, here we are. Try to hit it over to the side to our teammate. I thought our teammate was going to want that there. Now he's going, I think. Oh, he's behind us. No, he's on the wall. Okay. His car sounded very deceiving there. Just stay back here, stay shadowing, try to get a touch over to the corner. A lot harder for them to score from there. He ended up hitting it clear across. That was pretty high for his teammate to get, so I don't think he's going to get that. And Relito ended up missing. We can jump and flip here. And now it's going over their corner, and Relito might hit it mid for us. Not quite. Get a touch off the back wall, see what they do. Relito's there now. Nice, so I should be going over to the side here, and you can see every time that we're in shadow defense position, we can always turn on the ball pretty easily. We can try to move up for this pretty quick here. Try to front flip. Should go middle for our teammate. Hopefully our teammate's there. Relito ends up on goal. What a game, guys. What a game. What a game. What a game. GG's. So with that being said, we gained 9 MMR there. So we should move up to 597. I'm surprised by how good the players are getting now. Finally, after a couple of games, we end up getting some pretty good players here. So we do end up moving up to Gold 3 Division 1. And we do have one more game to play since that first game was pretty quick. But that first game was kind of on me for taking a really good 50. And yeah, I'll see you guys in game number 4. Alright, so we're in game number 4. And we have the green on our team. And we're against Curly and Prodigy. Alright. Let our teammate know that I got it. So he doesn't double commit with us on kickoff. Alright, just front flip here. Alright, so really good 50 for us on that kickoff. Prodigy gets a really hard touch off his back wall there. Try to move behind our teammate. Our teammate ends up missing the ball there. And Prodigy is trying to get a shot off the wall. We can just get a clear up the field here. Just kind of wait on the bounces. Prodigy ends up missing. We can try to take control of this ball. Prodigy's there, and I think he's almost about to own goal on this teammate. but they end up getting some kind of a weird touch and it ended up going into our net. Our teammate was not expecting that at all, and to be fair, neither was I. It's like he drove it to his teammate and his teammate shot it into the net. Roof on kickoff here. Thought I'd challenge Curly on kickoff. Let's grab this boost and see what Prodigy does. Our teammate's there. It's a really decent 50 on the opponent there. Gotta wait mid for his pass. Prodigy's almost own goaling again, but wait on Prodigy's touch here. Nice. Really good challenge from my teammate. Curly ends up challenging there as well. Out of backflip here. Our teammate does not have any boost, so he might get challenged by Prodigy. How to go around it to get a hard touch up the field here and see how Curly reacts to it. Decent touch from Curly. Try to go around our teammate. Nice. Alright, our teammate ended up getting a touch up the field, but there's no one up there, so it ended up going straight to Curly. So we'll just have to go back and defend here. Nice. So the ball comes to us now. We should be able to get a hard touch off the wall here up to our teammate. That should bounce off back wall and go to our teammate. Prodigy gets a really good block there. Our teammate gets a really high flick there as well. Just gonna wait and see what happens. Wow. So now we can half flip to get back to net. We did talk about that. It bounces off the back wall. So it should be open for us, but our teammate ends up hitting it over to the side. So we'll just position behind our teammate. It should bounce middle. We should side flip here. Nice. So we end up getting a decent clear. Our teammate is there. Decent shot from our teammate. Not quite hard enough though. Try to shadow Prodigy here. Try to challenge him now. Nice. Just gonna position behind our teammate. Wait to see what Curly does in this shot here. Really get challenged from my teammate there. Try to move up here. Nice. The Prodigy ends up beating our teammate. Just kind of wait to see what he does. Should bounce off the corner and go mid. Nice. Our teammate's there for the block. Nice. Really good pop from our teammate. He ends up beating both opponents there. Touch is not that hard, so we'll try to help him here. Nice. Add some boost. Nice. Really good pass from our teammate. So as you can see, this is a situation where you can be closer to your teammate. I seen that he didn't have boost there, so after he ended up getting his touch, I ended up taking the ball from him and scoring. Try to grab this boost. Decent touch up the field from our teammate there. Curly ends up missing, so all we gotta do is get a touch up off the ground. That should be harder for them to get. Really good shot for our block from Prodigy there. All we gotta do is jump and flip. As I was saying the last game, as you can see, I just waited to see if the opponents made a save here. I didn't dive in for it. I waited after they made their save, and then I shot it. Because you never know, their save can be really good or it can be really bad. So sometimes just diving in, you lose out on an opportunity to score by just waiting to see if their save is bad. Nice. Just gonna let our teammate go here. Prodigy is there for the block, but we're just gonna sit back mid here. And the ball comes to us. Our teammate ends up hitting it to the side. So that's an example of a ball that he could have let us go for since we had boost. We were positioned behind him. And see our teammate's turning on the ball. He doesn't have boost, but he wants to turn on it, so we'll just let him go for it. Curly ends up getting a touch to us. We're gonna pop up the field again. Just wait to see what Prodigy does. As you can see, he ends up missing again. And if our teammate did hit that, we would have got another goal, but he ends up scoring it. Really good shot from my teammate there. So again, same scenario. All I did was get a touch up the field, and as you can see, Prodigy ends up missing that. I didn't chase it right away. I wanted to see if Prodigy was going to make a save, and when he missed, then I was going to go for it. And Curly is not playing. Kind of let our teammate do his thing in the 1v1 here. I feel like Curly is probably going to abandon this match. Our ball cam, I don't feel like I have camera shake on or something. I don't think I do though. Looks really weird. Alright, Prodigy ends up getting a really good pinch off the wall here. We just need to wait mid. Our teammate's there though. I said it's kind of a 1v1 right now. Curly's playing again. Nice. Alright, so we can continue our 2v2. I thought I'd let my teammate do a 1v1 once one of the opponents aren't playing. Therefore, we're not just absolutely slaughtering them. Let's jump and flip here. No need to panic on defense. Just take your time. Take control of this ball here. Prodigy might challenge us if we just challenge him. There we are. I should bounce middle. Our teammate might be there to take that shot. Gonna wait on Prodigy's miss. Try to get a touch middle. Now it should bounce to us, take our time, front flip. And there we go. Really good pass from my teammate there. Good job of going around the ball here and getting a touch around Prodigy there. And since we're positioned behind our teammate, we can just take a nice front flip shot and get an easy goal. So our teammate know I got it. Since players down here seem to like to double commit quite a bit. Front flip here. Just gonna grab this boost. Not gonna make a touch here, because we don't want to hit it to the center of our net. Gonna position behind our teammate once again. Gonna make his touch. Nice. He's still there with no boost. We're just gonna let him do his thing. We have a full 100 boost, no need to waste any of it. And boom, he gets a free goal. So there's no need to complain about your teammate if he wants to chase the ball with no boost. Let him do his thing. Just save your boost, sit back, wait mid. You never know what could happen. You might really being toxic. The same position until when you're needed, until where you can help your teammate out the most. As I've been striving to everybody in the comments, I'm gonna tell you guys to play for your teammate. Don't try to play for yourself, because if you try to play for yourself, most of the time it's gonna result in you getting scored on, because your teammate is gonna be playing for themselves as well. So you don't want to be playing for yourself. Play to your teammate's strengths and weaknesses, and you'll end up taking a lot more games as a solo queue teammate. Decent challenge from our teammate there. He almost ended up scoring that as well. That is going to conclude game number 4. We gained 9 MMR, and we should move up to 606. Nice. So we're now gold 3 division 2. And yeah, that is going to conclude the 4th and final game of this episode. Alright, so that is going to conclude this episode of the Road to Grand Champion series. This has been episode number 18. So yeah, I appreciate all of you guys who've been enjoying the series and stopping by and finding that the tips are useful. I've been hearing players up in Champ as well say that they're finding my videos informative, and that even small things that I'm mentioning down here in the lower ranks are helping them up in the higher ranks as well, which is really, really good. That's kind of the goal of the series, for me to explain my mindset so you guys can kind of see the field as a higher ranked player sees it. With that being said, we do end up getting a lot more good games this episode, especially that third game. That was a really good game there. The opposite team played really well. So we're finally starting to get some decent games here where the opponents aren't just not playing, or where teammates are just leaving. I'm not sure what's up with that, but it seems to be kind of dying down a bit now as we're climbing higher and higher in the ranks. But with that being said, if you guys did like the video or find anything informative in this video, please be sure to drop a like and subscribe, and let me know down in the comments down below if you have any questions, or maybe you feel like I'm doing a little bit too much, or maybe that I should be doing more at the rank. As I always say, just let me know. Your feedback helps me improve the series a lot. At first we were trying to play down to the skill level of the rank, which we still are, but you guys said you guys wanted to see me be a little bit more consistent, so that in situations where it might be hard to make a save or hard to make a shot, that I show you guys how to actually make those saves and how to make those shots, so you guys can be able to do that in your game as well. So yeah, that is going to conclude this episode, and that is it from me. Peace.